You're missing me, and I'm missing you. You're kissing me, and I'm kissing you. It's a secret. You're telling me. Just as true, it's a secret. We can tell we very well. You share a
Hey you guys, welcome back to A Little Kiss and Tell. It's your girl Moni Bagz, and I'm here with
your boy Henny.
So y'all, for today's episode, we're gonna give y'all the twice a month rule. Now, this is very important, especially in long distance relationships. It worked for us so far, and we're gonna talk about trial and errors and everything. So you do want to stay tuned, and this works for and it works for people that are currently in relationships or if you're long distance. So don't go away just yet. So listening to this, and if you know somebody that, like he always say, if you know a relatable friend, family, co-worker, send them the episode as well.
Definitely.
Share it out. Share it out on your stories. You never know who you can help.
Definitely. So let's dig into it. I'm ready for this one. This is one I'm ready for.
Well, first we got to start off with the icebreaker game.
Oh,
we got to get this thing warmed on up first, okay?
I'm gonna start it off. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. So here we go. You call my phone, and
wait. So the game is flight or fight.
Because remember, we long distance. So are we gonna fight on the phone about this, or am I gonna fly out to you to
give you more attention and put more thought into it? Okay.
Or to see or even to see what's going on, right?
To show care.
Okay. Here we go. So you're calling my phone, but for 48 hours, it's going straight to voicemail. Normally, I call you back, but I didn't call you back, and you haven't heard from me in 48 hours, and my location's off. What are you doing?
Oh my God, I'm going to be off. I'm going off. I'm gonna be very heated.
Oh
my blood pressure gonna be high.
Well,
and I'm just like 48 hours?
48.
Like, that's crazy. So then
2 days.
It's gonna take me that 4 days. I'm gonna be steaming. And then like I said, and I'm like, finally it's gonna kick in like, is he good? Is he okay? Like, I'm gonna hit your best friend up.
Emotions both ways. Mm-hmm. Oh, you calling the bestie.
I'm gonna start hitting your best friend up.
Please don't.
Have you heard from him? Is he
don't lie. Tell the truth. Because,
what, the best friend?
I'm telling them now. Don't lie.
You better talk to him now. Because if your best friend start lying to me and I find out, I ain't gonna trust your best friend no more. You might not.
Yeah, that's gonna cancel all guys' shit.
I'm your best friend.
All right, so what you doing? So is it a fight or are you flight? Is it a flight?
It's a fight. Like, what? 48 hours and we're in a whole relationship?
Okay, now.
You ain't talking about just dating. You said in a relationship. That's just very fishy. Now, and your location, your low is just off.
All right, so let me give her the backstory. See, you always can't jump to conclusions.
48 hours.
48 hours, watch. I go out, got in a fight at a bar. Mm-hmm. My phone died because when you go into jail, they take your phone and they turn it off. I'm just in jail. I don't got nobody to bail me out.
Why would you not use your one phone call for me?
I would use it for you.
Got him.
Boy, she be older.
Yahtzee.
Mm-hmm. All right, moving on. Your question.
Okay, so let's see. Likes their ex picture on IG. Or you see like a DM from the ex and they IG, they just on their phone or whatever, and then you like just happen to glance over and you see that
I'm not about to.
They had some little chatters with their ex.
I'm not about to fly out about that. Mm-hmm. It's not flight worthy. And to me, really, it ain't fight worthy. I'm gonna bring it up to you. But if you keep doing it, I'm gonna match energy.
Okay, so how would you bring it up?
You being real friendly out here today. I mean, it's okay. I mean, I get it. Sometimes you're just happy for, somebody being happy. But if I say you being real friendly, you being...
That's his warning.
That's my warning.
Okay.
And then if I say, you real paying a lot of attention to some things, that ain't a warning. That's just saying, hey, I needed to slow down, so... But I'm gonna give you a couple. Then after that, then I'm just gonna make sure you see everything I like.
Mm-hmm. How you gonna do that?
I'm not gonna tell you because you.
Yeah,
learned
now
my
you just
le-
talking. Now you just don't be trying to be cute. Okay, so that was mine. What's yours? Next one.
All right, I'll give you one more.
Mm-hmm.
Are you flying out, or are we gonna have an argument about it? I decide that for the next 3 weeks, I'm not gonna come out to see you. I don't give you a reason why. Maybe I'm embarrassed. I don't know. I'm not gonna give you a situation. I'm just gonna say, hey, I can't come see you. I know normally I do come out. This is my week to come and see you, but I can't do that. And it'll probably be a couple weeks before I can. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to hound you down with questions because I feel like if you're telling me that, and we've already been on a consistent basis where we are flying to each other, vice versa, whoever can make it there every 2 weeks or whatever routine we have, and you're telling me, oh, I can't come out for 3 weeks, and you just not gonna tell me why? That's very suspect.
So-
Okay, we talked a little bit. We ain't really get into it about transparency and making somebody feel secure.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. So I like this because what I'm doing is I'm really playing devil's advocate because y'all gonna about to see how quick she think. Y'all already seen the first one. Watch this. Okay. So I say that, but maybe I had a financial hardship that I'm embarrassed to tell you about, and maybe I don't want to tell you about it because you're not used to this. So I want you to think, all right, here he go. He like all them, and now all of a sudden I'm gonna have to be helping him with this and helping. So instead of doing that, I try to buy time to tell you, so it's a prideful thing. Man, we are very prideful. Very.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we are. So I'll say this, with us being prideful, and you're saying you're seeking for questions that find out, and you finally find out that that's what it was. Now, is it a fight because you mad that, why did you not tell me earlier? Or is it a fight to say, hey, baby, I believe in this relationship. I'm going to hold you down. Things will get better.
It would be a flight.
There you go.
And I feel like we've kind of been in that situation before
For real.
where I found out something and then I'm like, well, why didn't you just tell me? That's how I would know and know how to move,
Pride is
and
the
help
devil.
you out. Like, I do believe that when you're with somebody and if you do see a future with them, like, you are partners and should be showing that partnership because it's like, if
like
I'm
that.
showing you everything, wait until we're married. Like, what? How are you knowing that I'm going to be that great
I don't like
wife?
holding them
Yeah.
timeouts. Until the end of the game, you go home with timeouts. That's a coach's term. I don't like holding bullets in the gun. And what I mean by that, that's some compliment what you said, is because it's like, if I'm trying to show you that I'm worthy to be a wife, why do I need to wait to be a wife to show you what I'm worthy of being? I like that you show your value to me now. And you don't give me everything. I'm gonna tell y'all now. She ain't gonna give me everything.
Because why you gonna buy this cow if you? Y'all know the saying. Okay, go ahead, baby.
But I will say this: she shows me enough qualities to make me keep saying, "I want to keep going. I want to keep going." But at some point, she's gonna expect some things, fellas. In this day, you can't date them. Uncle Roy, what they used to do back in the day, date for 20 years and say, all right, we out our prime now. You love me, I love you. Let's do this thing. Them days is over with. So for me, seeing you, be there at times where it's not expected, show me, okay, she's a ride or die. And everybody likes to use that statement, but like I can honestly say, you surprised me, and it's changed the way I am. And communication's big. That's why I asked this question. I've learned how to communicate and take the pride out of it. Sometimes we still have moments, but I had to learn that when it comes to this is your person that you really think you can be with. She needs to know your lowest moments, because when it's your highest moments, we always want to, hey, baby, let me tell you.
Right.
But it's the lowest moments, I don't want to talk. So I've had to grown out of, I need to be just as excited when it's a high moment, the same way I need to be when it's a low moment. And it sucks because sometimes she's like, okay, I understand your situation, but what are you doing to get out of that situation?
Exactly.
We can't just stay in that situation. And that hurt because it's the reality behind it is I have to take accountability. I don't want to. I don't. I'm like, I did this. Okay, that was 2 weeks ago. What are you doing now? And so I am learning how, when it's dealing with somebody that's saying, hey, I'll ride for you. They're riding for you because they know your potential. But potential is things not proven. Mm-hmm. So they say, hey, if I can just push you, then I know you're going to be able to prove it, which is going to make us better. So I can ramble all day about it. But
that was amazing. I'm so glad you shared that, and thank you for being
I told you I'm going to be an open book.
Vulnerable with that part. Because
now, I didn't say I was broke. I know some of they were like, oh, he just admitted he was broke. No, we just go through things. Sometimes it's unexpected, and, it could be 2 months, it could be 2 weeks. But to have somebody that truly say, I got you, ain't asking no questions. But she hold me accountable. If she say she got me, I better have her. So, thank you.
I appreciate that. Thank you for sharing it. And we'll go more into that because I know y'all probably like, well, what that look like? Because that is very important, I feel. Okay, so let's talk about setting the scene. And be honest about like how scary or exciting it was like when we first made this magical thing happen. Because I feel like we talked on how we met, but we didn't talk about how we made it official.
Okay.
On the last episode.
So I'll say this. I'm going to talk about the first date and then how it became official. Okay. Especially because, tonight is the start of a Super Bowl season, I believe. So,
oh my gosh.
And y'all understand why I say that. I'm not going to get us started. But
I like football, though.
You do.
But when it comes above me, it's like...
Football's never above you.
Hello?
It's not above you.
Thank you.
It's not. But 1B is a real thing. Meaning you're 1A. It's 1B. No, I'm playing. No, it's only one. But seriously, on a standpoint of the first date, she made this really easy for me because, you go out and you're kind of nervous. Everybody says on a date, first date, kind of nervous. I really was. I'm like, okay, I know I can talk, as y'all can see. But the biggest thing for me was I want this to flow smoothly. Well, let me tell you something, and she still does it to this day. We sit down, we went to I don't even remember the name of the place. Don't judge me, I know where it's at.
We know the name of the place, but we're not shouting people out unless they are a sponsor.
But went there, very good ambiance. She pulls out these games. If y'all know Moni Bagz is the game queen, karaoke queen. She's going to know every song, and she's going to have any game and every game. So she pulls out these cards. I'm looking like, what kind of cards is these? And it went from everything from get to know you to, y'all know Moni Bagz. The little kiss and tell to freaky deaky. I'm like, am I answering this on the first date? But it allowed me to be myself. And although the questions might have been uncomfortable, some, not all, she got to know me for me. And I felt like there was never a judgment zone. And that's what's big when you're doing long distance. Because coming from where you come from and where I'm coming from, culture's just different. Mm-hmm. And that was one of the first things I learned. Mm-hmm. I never watched your podcast, so I didn't know nothing about them. Now, eventually, as time came, I have watched them. Because
I was surprised, because you were always in, like, the IG Lives for it.
I was.
And when he told me he never watched, because I'm like, oh, this man probably studying me.
I was just looking at your beautiful face.
I used to be nervous to date men that watched it.
I thought you was so fine. Aww. I said cute. No, I thought you was so fine. So I was like, I got to be different. Like, I know you. Well, your DMs, we got to do that one day. Play the DM game. Like,
go back to
before us. Like, I know your DMs was crazy. Like. Yeah, I know it was crazy. I do know it was crazy.
That'd be funny. I like it.
But I was trying to stand out and be different so much to catch your attention because when you're long distance, you're already at a disadvantage. You may say, oh, yeah, he fine. I like his swag. Right. He cool. But what about the dude that's fine, got a little swag, and live in your city? Most people going to choose that. Like, yeah, I don't know him. I don't know what he do on the weekend, or whatever. So I just had to be different. So that's why I used to get in the podcast world. But the reality is, it just, like, now being full circle, like, I like this. So.
You better love it.
I love it. Okay.
But no, for me, like, I felt like, okay, yeah, so we had the date night and we played the card game. Because you didn't finish the story. I'm going to finish it. Let me finish it.
I was leaving it for you.
So, we went from that place to the place across the street because I was like, I want a hookah.
That was really our second love, like hookah.
Now, you know what they say about Atlanta girls be having a little judgmental thing about men with the hookahs.
I'm not a hookah hog. I set the atmosphere.
But they don't like men that do hookahs at all. So it's just like, it's just different dating
I'm
these
not
days.
from here.
And it's like, I didn't judge him off there. I thought we was just chilling, kicking it. So we had the hookah, drinking. He bought us another drink. And then we brought out the cards again and continued the game. That's where we had our first kiss. Because the card game told us to kiss.
Y'all know Moni Bagz. That was...
What?
I'm just saying, I knew the game was going to have that card in it by the first card.
So...
What's your favorite... You know what position?
Kiss.
Like
the kiss was amazing. Okay, and anyway, the kiss was amazing. And yeah, like we just kept the night going. Conversations were lit. Then he was talking about like he got to come back down here again, and he actually made that happen.
Yeah, I booked a flight like right there.
He made that happen. You came back down literally 2 weeks later.
That's what started the 2-week rule.
And I'm like, oh, he's serious. Like, that's a turn on. Like, I got to see that you're intentional and the action has to match with what you say. Because
she said, turn on,
y'all can
fellas,
talk about
listen.
it.
Turn on.
Y'all talk about it a lot, but actions, we want to see you do it.
Okay.
So that was extreme turn on. And that time, my best friend was like, well, if he's coming back down here, you might as well just let him stay with you. I was like, You know, I'm being that typical woman in our big age. And we like, ain't no man staying with me. He better get a hotel, blah, blah, blah. So I'm doing all that. But it's like, he checked me, actually. Mr. Hollywood. Y'all know Mr. Hollywood ATL.
Shout out to Mr. Hollywood.
Yes, y'all. Shout out. Because I was stuck. Like, ain't no man about to stay with me that fast. He gonna think he gonna get some booty and blah, blah, blah. So.
You think I'm gonna get some booty.
Then it's like, these be the same people that been single for how long and we following what they say, they rules.
Yeah.
Like, y'all single too. Why the hell am I listening to y'all and doing what y'all doing? Y'all ain't got it right either. So I was like, okay, I'm trying to step outside the box. Money bags. I'm already dating him long distance, so you already done crossed that off your no list. And I need to be open to different things. Let's do things differently and see where I end up. That's literally what my mindset was. So he ends up coming back, and I was like, I had told him that you could stay with me, and he was like, wow, really? Okay, well, thank you.
I was stretching. I was like, yeah, I'm looking for hotels. Oh man, where you stay at again? Yeah, I think I got a couple of hotels. I was stretching out, but when she said I could stay there, I was like, what?
Well, what do you mean you were stretching out?
Like, I was trying to get you to decide because you was like...
Oh, you wanted me to invite you for the second one? So is that how that happened? Like,
it wasn't my expectation, but
Okay.
it made me feel like, oh, she trusts me.
Okay.
It was a sense of trust.
That was the thing, too. I wasn't, like, sure if I trusted. I didn't know you like that yet.
You didn't really know me like that.
Right.
Like, it's 2 weeks. So I'm like, the first date must have been good for her to trust me. Now, I know she got family all in ATL, so I wouldn't have been able to get away with nothing. But to trust me to come back and stay with you and be in your personal space,
right?
That was big to me.
Okay. And
I was like, okay, she feels like this wasn't we've been knowing each other for a couple of weeks. Because, again, we flirted for, some time, just liking each other's pics.
Over years.
Nothing major, but everybody does.
Yeah.
So it was big for me. And, so when that happened, I was like, okay, cool. Time to go in and push full throttle.
Okay. So then he came, and when I tell y'all, it was just like so comfortable.
Cooked together.
We danced in the kitchen.
Watched concerts.
Cooked. I made that Marry Me chicken. If y'all don't know about the recipe, you better go get it.
Fellas, if she make that, listen to the name. Listen to the name of it. Marry Me chicken. She's doing it for a reason. Trying to get you in it. Is that what that's like?
Ding, ding, ding. Listen, that meal, it was amazing because he also cooked he made the mashed potatoes. I was like, oh, your mashed potatoes is fire.
And still is. Go ahead.
Yeah, and so we're just there. He grabs my hand, started teaching me how they two-step from where he's from. So we were dancing in the kitchen and everything. And then, like, some of his family was FaceTiming him. And he started putting me on the camera and stuff and introducing me. I'm like, whoa, whoa. I was like, oh, hi, you know, da, da. It was your dad and then your sister that lives in a different state, his middle sister. So I'm like, okay, hi, nice to meet you. And he's just bragging about me or whatever and showing and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God. And so then he started talking like, yeah, she gonna be there for my birthday event and back home where he's originally from, not where he lives. But he's like, she gonna be there. And I'm like, I am. I'm just minding my business, you know, around the kitchen or whatever. And then, so when he got the phone, I said, oh, so I'm coming to your birthday dinner? Y'all said you didn't mention this. Like, you want me there? He was like, yeah, I want you there. Like, would you mind coming? And blah, blah, blah. I'm going to have a birthday dinner. And all my family and close friends going to be there. And I'm like, wow, we are moving fast. So this is what's going in my head. And I'm just like, this is all new to me. Like, I really want to open myself and be open for something different. So let me just do it. Again, I said, fuck it, let me do it. Like, fuck what everybody else think. Like,
and listen, this is why this was big. She flew into the Kansas City airport. It was only a week of being over.
He flew me there.
I did.
So that was, I'm like, you better get this
ticket. But hold on, I flew you out, but you were flying out to meet my friends and family. I don't want people to think I flew you out for any other reason.
Right, that part, yeah. Because this would make our third, it's weird how we count it. Yeah. Because when he would come here for the first days, he was here for 2 days. Then when he came back to visit, you were here for like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah. I think it was like 3 days. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just, y'all, it was amazing. That's why it was just so effortless. Like, I don't even like people seeing me like sleeping nothing yet and that early on. And I was like, it was just I love so. Oh my God, I did not wear the muumuu with you the first.
No, you didn't. But I'm just telling you, I love the muumuu.
That's what I loved about him too. I just love his kind heart, and I just love how he's so different from everybody else, men-wise that I've dated and whatnot. Like, I don't know. He is sweet. He's a gentleman. He makes sure I'm on the right, whatever side for when we walking down the street. And he is very attentive. It was just so many different gestures and things that you were giving, and the energy-wise when we were on these dates and when you were at my home and whatnot, and just made himself feel to where he wasn't making my own home different for me or messing anything up or anything, because I'm already OCD and he didn't even notice. Okay, so I just felt like he kind of like fell in line when it came to being in my own space, and it was perfect.
Nah, it was definitely. I mean, I'm a son of from a military family,
right?
You know what I mean, and my mother is a Cancer, very close.
Yeah,
to
when
your
I
birthday.
found that out, I was like, wow.
So I kind of understood it. It was like, oh, this is normal, and so I felt comfortable, and then I think. Because we're about to get to the official. She came down. I got there, yep. It was actually in between Valentine's Day and actually after my birthday. So I was like, okay, she got to come to the city, but I want to let her know, hey, I appreciate you. And I knew I was going to see her actual Valentine's Day weekend. So I was like, when you think you coming down for my weekend, I'm actually going to celebrate you. And so... stayed at a hotel, got the biggest room in the hotel. It's dope. It was a free upgrade. Great view of the city. It was around Christmas time, if I'm not mistaken. No,
it was.
Well, I say that it was after, but they still had lights because it was Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So Chiefs playing in the Super Bowl. So it was a lot going on. Had my birthday dinner. We went out Thursday to Parlor, live music. We just started having a like for the same things. Like, we both love concerts. We both love live music. Y'all hear all of the times that we went to concerts.
We both love R&B.
We both love R&B. So it's like Kansas City's known for music, jazz. I'm a musician. So it was like, oh, I'm going to show her to see. I was so proud to show her. She's beautiful. She knows how to vibe. I mean, coming from Atlanta, you got to know how to vibe, honestly. But everybody just had nothing but good things to say. We go to, where we go? My birthday. It was before my birthday. Then it was just Thursday.
Specific place.
Yeah, it was a vibe.
Let them pay us.
She came home and was like, we need to just go ahead and make this official. I said, I don't know why we waiting. And yeah,
we both just felt it. I had said something because I feel like you had already been...
I didn't want to pressure. I wanted to say,
yeah, you already kind of you ain't been saying like you should be, but I could feel like that's what you were expecting and stuff. Yes. And so when we were watching a live band and just grooving and vibing, I'm like, oh my God, like this is just so amazing. And I just felt like I had signs when I was flying there. I told him that I got a free drink. I seen angel numbers. I'm looking at the cloud. I'm like praying, like, and then the song came on. I was like, oh yes, this is meant to be. And so all this was going through my head. And my grandma was just so gung ho over, like, oh my God, yes, I can't wait to meet them. Let me meet his family. I love them already. I said, Grandma, chill. I ain't even met her yet. Like, you ain't met him yet. So
Grandma speaking life.
I know, and she loves him down. So but no. So when I was there, like all that stuff was happening. He was there to pick me up from the car, and she was on FaceTime with me. I showed y'all, and you were just so amazing to her too. But yeah, so when we were listening to the live music in this basement place, and it was just vibes and dope, and he gave me drinks, and he went to go get us some chicken from some random place. I don't know where he disappeared to. That was so funny. Came back dancing, doing his Kappa. I'm like, oh, you really a Kappa?
Yo to the new.
How did I end up with a Kappa? I was very shocked and surprised. But no, you're amazing. Oh, my fan, y'all. I stay hot usually. But yeah, so I was the first one to kind of initiate that. Honestly, I will admit to that. I was
it was.
I think we should definitely.
It was so
do this.
dope because if you didn't, I probably would have waited. And it goes back to that timeline we talked about. Okay, I got to do this. And when you was like, what we waiting on? I'm like, yeah, I'm so glad you said it. I've been wanting to say it to you like since like December, you know? So for me, it just made it smooth. And ever since then, we've been rocking.
Took like, some weight up off you.
It takes a good woman. And you know, a good woman, man, listen, you may say I'm a good man, but you are a great woman.
Oh, thank you, baby.
Like, seriously, you know.
I love you.
Right there.
I love you.
So,
but, yeah. Like,
I'm blushing, and y'all copy my face.
I'm just like, I'm surprised that we've been like literally keeping this thing going for so long. We are almost at 2 years. And like I said, I was not trying to be long distance, but he had a whole goal line for us. So we do, you know, we'll eventually figure all that out and talk about stuff with y'all. But in this whole process and things that we have to take in. So that's what we want to get to next. Yeah, how are we making this work? How we have been making this work.
Let's get to what the topic is, because I know this is what they want to know, so we're going to get to it directly.
The twice a month rule.
The twice a month rule. It started off with, you know, I'm like, okay, I didn't expect it to escalate this fast, but it naturally just happened to where in those times we were seeing each other, twice a month. So that became, you know, when you start something, well, at least with Moni Bagz, if you start something, you better stay with it, because she gonna call you out.
Yes, be consistent, please.
So every 2 weeks we was doing it, and then I think the one time I think we almost got it wrong is I thought, well, we don't need to be every 2 weeks now. We done did this about 4 or 5 times. My pride, like, I ain't gonna tell her, hey, these flights is expensive. Yeah, I'm like, I ain't gonna tell her that.
Where he gets from, for some reason, them flights be
the airport is as big as this room that we are in.
I'm not talking about $200 high. I'm talking about $600 something. Like, it's crazy. I'm like, what the heck?
Very crazy. So it was like, for me, it's like, okay, I can't continue to keep doing this. I'm making some.
And he ain't say it like that.
But I didn't say it. That's how I thought. But I was like,
pride.
I'm like, hey, listen, we doing good. You like, I think we can go a little longer. And in her mind, she's like, you talking about going longer without seeing me. How about you talk about going longer to when I come and see you, or when you come and see me, we are around each other longer. Because it was always, 2-3 days, you know. I thought I was doing something. One day I said, I've been down here 4 days. She said, oh, good. 4 days. Wow. But to me, it was our 4 days for like 7-8 days.
Wow.
Because coming from a smaller area, coming out here, it's like you go out in Atlanta on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
On go.
Yeah, it's always something. The vibe is always good. Not to say
and with my family,
it's not. But we can just have something down
always
here.
Something going on.
A game night, and it's like the time of your life. So.
I'm sorry. So we were super busy and super tied up. So to me, sometimes that didn't even satisfy me, because I'm like, we ain't getting no one-on-one time. The whole time we entertaining. They want us to do game night. The family want to see me. You know, I got somebody event to go to. I'm taking to baby shower. Like, I'm just like,
That is true.
And then he gone back home and he don't think nothing of it to them.
Because
To
I
him,
was
it
just
like
happy to be in her presence, smell her scent. I was good. Touch her hand. Give me 60 or 72 hours of that. Not now. I got to have a lot more. But give me 72 hours with you. It feels like a month. So that's what made it easy. And one thing I would say is know your person and have as much fun as you can. But what I have learned is you have to still have us time. You still have to date.
Yes.
And when I say that's what's worked best, we have a set date time every week. And if I miss it, like, oh, it's the Chiefs game, babe. Okay, well, when we making up, that's her first question. She don't get mad. So when you making this up,
Yeah, what day
well,
this week are we making
Friday,
it
I
up?
got such and such. Oh, so you moving it to Saturday. Then it keeps going, and it's like, you know what? I'll just record the Chiefs game. No, I'm not playing. I'll be like, Friday, I'm locked in. And she's
Yeah.
going to hold me accountable. But
Yeah.
I used to kind of be like, why is this so important? But I realized, like, when we can't do this and we have to depend on this, it is important. Because that time is saying, hey, I'm not blocking off the world, but the world comes second to you. And we do this thing. I don't want to discuss it because I'm about to make an app. But we do this. We do have a date night, and it's literally we're watching stuff together
Same
and enjoying,
shows or
listening to
movies,
books. Like we've done it all.
Listening to books.
So, but
'Cause
yeah,
I started digging y'all. Like it's like after that last relationship, that was very short. I don't think I barely even talked about it on here. I think I did call him at one point. But yeah.
but shout out to him. He's a great person. He
the love
fumbled
bomber,
the bag.
the love bomber. But
He fumbled the
I
bag.
know, right?
I'm
So
happy. I like him.
yeah, so it's just like I started doing like self work, listening to self help books around like moving on from relationships and what I need to work on and digging into that. And a lot of things like I really resonated with, and I was just like, even when I'm in a relationship, and it's like sometimes I feel like communication barriers between women and men can be different, and how we were raised and whatnot, and what our love languages are. You sometimes can't get exactly what it is that you're trying to say across to that person, so you need outlets, healthy outlets. So I was like, I'm thinking of books and I'm looking up stuff. So I started sending them like, you want to listen to this book together and blah blah blah, because we still trying to learn each other and we got different backgrounds. But I was like, I'm a put my all into this to see about making it work, because everybody kept telling me relationships are hard, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh my God. And it's like, I didn't realize it until I got in one again, because I'm like, the last way serious one that I was in was college, but how serious were you really? But I'm just like, yeah, okay, so let me put in some actual effort. And if he's willing to do that as well, then we need to, see about this, because we're going to continue to grow together and get over past traumas and continue to heal.
Right. And going in, so we're going to try to have a question from the audience. We are just starting this thing. So the next episode, we're going to have questions from you guys. So please, this is important. So I'm going to just give you an example. So the question from the audience, what's the number one mistake, Moni Bagz, that you think long distance couples make? All right, what's one tip you will give them?
Okay, I feel like the not having the consistency each week. Like, I have read in so many books about the fact of having that date night each week.
I'm not going to clock it. Go ahead.
The date night each week is like, you need that quality time. Like, you need to show that you care about that person.
Yep.
You need to spend time with that person outside of kids, outside of family, outside of a group setting. Like, literally sit with that person and do something that you, either one of you like, or both of you like, or just having that time and squeezing it in.
And not to cut you off, I had to learn what date night was, because what we think date night is always is spending money, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. But being long distance, you have to be creative. You can't just do the same thing. Let's watch this movie. Let's watch this movie.
Right.
Eventually, she gonna be like, "Where's your effort?"
And I did.
And did. That's why I was saying it. It is just, and I got offended. Effort. Oh, this is date night. This is what we've been doing. But we get caught on that. Oh, this works. This is what she wants. I'm being content. That's the word I'm looking for.
And what we call as women, lazy love.
Lazy love. And once I got out of that, I realized date night can be, hey, what are your financial goals? Where do you struggle financially? Have the uncomfortable conversations date night. Because we, and we need to make sure we stay consistent. We would start off with a prayer. Have whatever the conversation. Sometimes it was controversial stuff.
Right.
What is your standpoint on this? Oh, I don't believe in that. Oh, I do. Get all that stuff out the way. And then after we got done, we try to find something positive to end on, and then we would pray. I say that because you can be real creative with your date nights, men, but we tend sometimes, like she said, to get lazy. So don't get caught on, oh, we did the movie thing. Whether you long distance in person, oh, we watched the movie together, oh, we watched your favorite TV show. That, I think, is called, I'm giving you something to be quiet. I don't ever want her to be quiet.
Let me shut her up for a little bit.
I want her I love seeing her smile. So my biggest thing is when I do stuff to make her smile, it's like I get rewarded for something that's so easy to do. So, yes, I would say that's the biggest thing that couples make the mistake. They just assume, we were on FaceTime for 2 hours. That was enough. Yeah, but you was playing the game. What type of woman? Yeah, it's time, but it ain't quality time. There's a difference between quantity versus quality. Yes, that was too. So
put the phones down, because when he used to do this too, sometimes it would be answering texts and stuff, and I'm like, we trying to have virtual movie night.
I'm a hard-working man.
I'm like,
I learned.
Theater, even if you put your phone on in the theater, no, I don't care if you're in college, the theater, whatever, but it's just rude because you're not in the moment.
I'm not on my phone now either, though. I want y'all to know that.
But yeah, we have our itinerary.
What I did learn is do not disturb is a real thing. It should be uninterrupted time. That is dating intentional.
Yes.
I can't say I have date night and I'm open to everybody calling me when they want to call me. Now, she understands emergencies. I do have a son. We'll talk about that later. But she does understand those things. But at the end of the day, she's very intentional on, hey, it needs to be uninterrupted. So what I try to do is get a time where I know it can't be close to work and it can't be close to midnight. Now, sometimes we're on 2 different time zones, so it does that does play a key. But we try to make it reasonable. We plan it, and this is the calendar queen over here. I'm giving you all these.
Oh yeah, that's
titles.
another.
And when she got me on that committing
works.
to that calendar, it works.
Yes.
I'm the most by the book. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Oh, let's do it now. She's like, no, we're gonna plan it. You're going to put what you want to talk about, because then we can get through things. So I wouldn't, dealing with somebody like me or not like me, y'all need to have 2 to 3 things that you want to talk about, and mark it off when you talk about it. Take notes on it. People don't take notes on it. So it's a conversation. And then if we just having a conversation, how do you know what was said?
Right.
So we take notes on everything. We are intentional with our date time. So it's like, hey, we're going to talk about what a move might look like, where, what cities, what states. Let's check it out. Let's take notes. What are our
goals? And
oh my God, there's so many notes I have in my phone.
Like, I'm doing stuff differently this time. I'm trying to tell y'all, and I'm a very organized person. So yeah, we have the calendar dates, like he said, where we can share, like, okay, well, I'm about to be doing this time, and like, not for just petty stuff, but like, no, if you're coaching, doing whatever you're doing, schedule. And it's like, what's your blackout times? I need to know that. Like,
and it's crazy you said that. I'm gonna stop her.
What?
Because that's a good time to maybe what we can talk about next. Just scheduling and how you maneuver around, how you use your time effectively. Because I think when I first met you, I was in a time where I wasn't busy. I was on work call. She watching me work. I'm watching her work. We on FaceTime all the time. And then it came a season where, hey, it's busy. I can't FaceTime.
Oh my gosh.
And to her, you changing your behavior. To me, it's like, no, you just met me in this season. I'm in a different season. So we had to learn
what that looks like.
What that looks like. So I think that'll be a good tie into what we can talk about next time.
Yeah.
If you have any questions or if you want to hear things of, we open. We are open.
Yes. And y'all know we love when you ask the questions. Send it in. So you can send in your questions to DM us on Instagram at a little kiss, ANDTELL. So a little kiss and tell. Or you can send it to at Henny got MONI. because that's our couple's page. Okay.
Yes.
So we can check
you
that.
Don't message me nothing crazy and shit.
Okay, because I'm gonna be up in there.
And I'm okay with
Facts.
that.
You know, this is like the sabotage city. I feel. Like they like to try your man, her man, anybody's man. Think it's everybody's man.
They
like
think
no,
it's
we're
we
not
man.
doing
But
that.
I will say this. On that note, sabotage or not, we are taking all sponsors. It is a lot to, you know, you've been doing this for a long time, but everything you see here is a production. Some things we know how to do, some things we don't. Shout out to my man Phil over there.
Yay.
Like he is
Unlaced Production.
Yes, one of the best to do it professional. But one thing about it, we will, you know, make sure that we do what we can to make sure that your business is advertised or whatever. You know, we are very communicative on that. You're a business owner, so, you know, I'm just started a business, so we understand, hey, any business, you have to sow into that business. So please, if you have a product, we love tequila. We do love tequila, so we are looking for a liquor sponsor.
Tequila and travel sponsors.
Travel sponsors.
Or foodies. I mean, the list
all
go
of that.
on.
The list goes on. But we won't put an amount on you. Like, to be honest with you, everything matters. Everything counts. We just want to give share our secrets, you know, with you guys. So again, if you are interested in sponsorship, she's already said what the email is and all those things. So
I think I want to change the email. So I told them the DMs for now. I just feel like it needs to be shorter.
And Uncle Earl.
Oh, y'all gotta catch our couples content on Henny Got Money.
On Sugar and Uncle Earl.
Oh my God, Uncle Elroy, yeah.
So
okay, I do want to start doing like a challenge for us. So like this week's challenge for the both of us is going to be for our virtual date night. We're gonna do something different that we've never done before. So get creative with it.
Are we gonna get strange for a piece of change?
You know, I'm all about getting strange for your piece of change. But so we're gonna do something different and report back to y'all. And I encourage and challenge y'all to do the same, even if you are in the same city as your man. Do something different. There's so many things out there, and especially in Atlanta. Yeah. So for the ones that are in the same home and town as each other.
I want to do a speakeasy challenge. We love speakeasies, by the way. So
yes, but we did that before.
Oh, we did?
We posted it.
Yeah, but I want to see who can find the most speakeasies.
Individually?
No, like with other couples.
Oh, so like discovering. So that can be like a treasure hunt.
There you go.
That's cute.
All right.
So okay.
That's how
he'll outline. He gonna outline the rules, and that would be cute.
See, I do this all the time. Check it off. What she does, she go, let me put this in our notes.
Yes, I will hold him accountable. That's what I'll be here doing. But yes, so what else we got, baby?
I don't know. I think we give enough for the day.
Yeah, y'all should write us some letters.
Please
do. That. Make sure y'all are following, sharing, subscribing, reposting. All of these things are free, and it really matters a lot.
It does.
Like, y'all have no idea. It's a lot for podcasters and people that are here trying to get there. So help us get there.
Please do. And I think it's time to sign off. So I'm Henny. I'm her headache. And I'm her happy now. So what that means is I'm her happy place. I'm her happy thing.
I love it.
I'm her happy everything.
I love it. And I am Moni Bagz. Wait, what am I?
Oh Lord Jesus.
I am Moni Bagz, his kiss and his chaos.
See the chaos that I deal with?
And together we give you
little kiss and tell.
Yeah, we're supposed to say it together. Y'all, this is a new sign off. Make a man. Bye, y'all. Bye-bye. Love y'all.
Face down, ass up, waiting for me. I'ma show you pretty ass up.